Is it bills, vacation, or fun fund? What are we going to do with the $200 profit that we made from flipping furniture? Hey everyone, I'm Debbie and this is Trying Remote, where every month I try out a new remote job or gig to show you what it's like to start working remotely. I'm gonna be your guinea pig and follow me in this journey so you can see if it's something that you would like to try out as well. This month we dug deep into flipping furniture. If you didn't see our previous episodes, make sure you go in the beginning of the month so you can see how I was able to get from $0 to $200. Today we're going to also talk about where to find your furniture so you can flip it for a profit. And then I'm going to be sharing with you what we ended up doing with the $200 profit from the flipped furniture. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is talk about where you can actually find these furnitures. So for me personally, what we ended up doing is one day my husband and I were walking around in our neighborhood and our neighbor was throwing out these two vintage chairs. We saw it, we really thought it was beautiful. Honestly, I thought it was beautiful. My husband thought it was kind of ugly, but he doesn't really like vintage items, and I do. I love them so much, and I thought that it was really quality furniture, something that you can't really find anymore. So what we ended up doing is taking it home, cleaning it up, and I thought, hey, it doesn't really go with the current decor that we have, even though I loved it. Why not try selling it online on Facebook Marketplace? I've always bought items from Facebook Marketplace, but I've never really sold anything, and I've always wanted to try selling items to see if I can start a new side gig to make some extra income. So I'm just like you. I have no idea what I'm doing with this, but it turned out pretty well for us. So a few ways that you can get your furniture so you can start making a profit from it is, one, do something similar to what I did, because you can always find perfectly good furniture that people are trashing. So what you can do is maybe go around in your neighborhood and then pick them up, take it home, clean it up, make sure it's all good to go, and you can flip furniture that way. Another way that you can do this is to talk to your friends and family and see if they have anything that they are willing to let go of, and you can either split the profit, or maybe if they just don't care, you can have it all for yourself. Now, the third way that you can do this is to look at marketplaces like Facebook Market or Craigslist. There is actually a section on both of these platforms where you can get free items, right? Isn't that awesome? So when we were actually trying to furnish our own place, I would go to these platforms first to see if anyone wanted to let go of anything for free, and then we would pick them up, and we got a bunch of like really incredible furniture for free because of that. And you can do the same and actually do that to make a profit. So again, go to places like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and they have a section there for free items. Of course, I always tell everyone who are going into these marketplaces to always do your due diligence, always be safe, make sure that you're meeting people in public places, have someone with you so that you're always safe, because you just never know. So these are really great if you don't have any extra cash, you just want to do this and try it out. Another thing that you can do if you have a little bit of extra cash, maybe you are really interested in furniture flipping, is to invest a little bit of money. Now you can go to your local thrift stores or vintage stores, antique shops, and see what they have there. Maybe you can haggle and negotiate a little bit. You never know what they have. For example, for us, when we were going to our local thrift store that I love thrifting. Most of the things in our home are thrifted. Most of the things that I wear are thrifted. I just love it so much. we found this dresser for 35 bucks, and I ended up going online and looking it up, and it's worth thousands of dollars. You can actually find that in thrift stores if you go there maybe once a week, see what's up, because they're always changing and rotating items, and you don't know what you're gonna come up with. So the best thing to do is to always look at the furniture, see if there's any maker's mark on it, Google it, and see if you can find any information. And if it is selling, then you can go and purchase it and see what happens. Another way to really do that properly is to look at, again, the marketplaces to see if there are other people selling these. Look at the sold section to see if someone actually sold them. Somebody is actually buying these furniture, these items before you buy it, especially if it's a little expensive, because you don't want to invest in a lot of money and then you're stuck with this thing that you don't even want, right? So those are my tips for you to find the furniture or items that you want to sell online for free, or maybe if you want to do a little bit of investment and then see what happens. I recommend doing things for free first and seeing if it's actually what you like to do, so that it's really nothing off of your pocket. And then if it's something that you really love and enjoy, you can go ahead and invest in a little bit of money. You can use the money that you made from your profit and then maybe reinvest that into the furniture that you want to continue profiting from, flipping. So that would be a really smart thing to do. But of course, if you just really love this and you want to try it out, if you find furniture that's really cheap, you can also invest. It's really up to you, I guess. All right, so now for the fun part. What did we end up doing with the profit, the $200 profit that we made from furniture flipping? Was it bills, vacation, or fun fund? Drum roll, please. Bills, kind of. We ended up spending the $200 on food, our groceries. Yes, we're so crazy. We ended up spending it on grocery bills. We were thinking to either maybe put it in our savings. We have this little jar of savings. We were thinking of doing that and putting that into our vacation. But that week we were wanting to go grocery shopping. So we ended up spending, I think, $160 something. I'll show you on the grocery bills. And it's a lot, you know, $200 is pretty decent for two people. So we had groceries for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, which is awesome. And that is why I love finding these side gigs where I literally made money from trash, because now that's $200 that's not out of our pocket, and it was something that we really needed to do and buy is our groceries. So now that's not going to come from us. It came from a side gig that we did, and I love it. Now that's one thing we don't have to pay for, and that's why it's really amazing, and I love trying out these new side gigs and remote jobs every single month for you, because I'm also getting something out of it, as well as helping you see if this is something that you want to try out as well. All right, everyone, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notifications on the next remote jobs and gigs that I'm going to be trying. And of course, if you have any recommendations for what I should try next, make sure to give me a comment below. You never know, I may try it next time. And of course, I can't wait to share with you what my next remote job or gig will be next month. I will see you then. Bye.